saying, Dave, is it's a complicated, dense,
yeah,
at times tiring album. By no means is it a bad album. It's mostly a good to great album. However, we had a career episode about Velvet Underground, and we were talking about the second Velvet Underground album, White Light, White Heat, and that's a great album, but it's not the one that you want to grab and pop on
for an intro.
If you've got your choice, you usually go with the Velvet Underground or the first one, or Loaded even.
Yeah.
I think when I'm grabbing Sufjan albums, I might grab a simpler album like Seven Swans or something like that over this super complicated, super dense, have to think about it.
It's a commitment.
Close your eyes and put those headphones on.
Right. This may be, I was telling you before we started this episode about a friend of mine who said, well, Sufjan's gotten, it's a little bit more pretentious. And I can see how that being thrown at this type of an album, because it is such a huge work, and it's one could say it's self-indulgent in a way, because it's just him, and it's like a lot of experimental things. But I think to do that, you're missing a lot of the point, and you're missing a lot of the orchestrational touches and the thematic connections and kind of how it all fits together, which is really a well-crafted piece. Yeah. As well as having some moments of just, wonderful listening, as well as some confusing moments. It's a whole experience.
Yeah. So I definitely give it a thumbs up. I don't know that we're going to do ratings on this, like a number or something like that. It's a little bit
hard to do that.
Ratings are reductive, Dave.
Yeah, they are reductive. We'll just say
cut to us doing lists.
It's definitely worth your while to check out, especially if you've had some experience with his music and anything about him. I think you'll find it really gripping eventually. It doesn't get you right away. It took me a while.
At first I was like, oh no, we picked the right.
I know. What are we doing here?
What are we doing? I think that was more from our personal, like, oh, that's a lot of work here.
Yeah.
Let's make jobs easier on ourselves.
Yeah. Didn't we have a 5-song Ringo EP we could have just talked about?
Yeah.